For the glory of Talos.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daedra and Deathclaws. We missed you last week. If you are just joining us, our party has discovered they are Dragonborn or something close to Dragonborn. They're not quite sure exactly yet. They've been tasked with retrieving the horn of Jurgen Windcaller, and they've just stopped off for a moment at the College of Winterhold. A little bit of studying, everyone has leveled up, and they are well rested and ready to embark on the next leg of their adventure.
Alright, is everyone go?
I was told not to tell any mage about the things that I can do.
It's probably for the best then.
Because they might try and take me
This one has some advice then.
and do experiments.
I was going to say grind you into a small paste.
This one has some advice.
What?
Fuck them.
Oh yeah, but
No,
like,
no, no.
Grind
Unless,
into
and this
small
is
paste.
this one's life motto. Unless they're paying you, feeding you, or fucking you, you owe them nothing.
Oh no, yeah. I'm just saying.
Then why am I here?
I was going to the college to try and get some
No.
help with my situation. And the lady at the front was like, interesting, don't do that in front of anybody else because they'll probably take you and put you in a dungeon somewhere.
I have considered, the horse carts. You know how they take care of the horses at the stables. Have you considered using the hoof trimmers on the claws? You snip, snip.
My fingers are just fingers.
No,
right
the
now.
claws are out. Maybe when you snip them when they're out, they'll be shorter.
Generally speaking, when her claws come out, we're in a shit storm of trouble.
It's true.
Yeah, or like I'm doing the thing to be like, hey, you graybeards who know things about dragons, what the hell is happening to me? Or like, hey, you mage, maybe there's something you can do to help me. Do you know what this is?
Mages.
Well, this one doesn't care when you do the thing.
I appreciate that.
This one has put you in a dungeon though, but we were killing things in there. So, this one's not innocent, but not guilty.
You're okay.
Let's go. Let's get to the cart.
I have sparkle on my nose.
Like in rough or like in gauges. Sparkle in my eye.
Leaving the tavern.
Moving right along.
I got it.
Okay, is this one's
I
cart
won.
still there? On the right?
Of course it is.
Lydia's slept outside with it.
No, Lydia?
No, we made Lydia come in. It was supposed to be there. Oh no, there's no cart!
The cart is still there.
You know what? This one is sick and tired of this, and you'll see...
Hello?
Alright?
You know, it's not polite to sneak up on people like that.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were someone else. Carry on.
Okay.
Good day to you.
Do
What?
we need these plants here?
I'll take some more snowberries.
Absolutely, mark it down.
I will...
2 bunches.
2 bunches.
And the chicken? Does he come with it?
No.
I don't think that they'll be happy if we take their chicken. Why is that lady staring at us too? What the
We
hell?
do look funny.
Oh.
Oh, this one is
Also
so...
remember the
Oh.
elves and the Khajiit. Very northern.
Oh, this one
I'm
can
not
fix-
an elf, right? I'm not an elf.
Yes, you better keep up the voice.
I'm not an elf right now.
Can we help you?
I'd love if you could. My brother's useless. She just walks on.
I know everything about the useless brother. Alright, get in the cart, let's go. We have to go
Alright,
south
To
first
hell with
around.
her?
First
Okay.
things first, this one is just... And you'll see just lad roll his fingers around and cast a new spell. As he kind of traced some runes on his one hand with his mage hand, tracing with mage hand on the other arm, you'll see some runes pop up and then all of a sudden just shimmer and disappear, and his demeanor just looks a lot more comfortable and just... As I cast protection from elements, this cold ain't gonna fuck with me no more.
So who's driving? Not him.
Not him this time.
I cast pet cash on myself.
All right, this one's not driving.
I can drive.
This one just sits in the cart.
I'll drive.
Okay.
You should probably have a navigator then. No.
What? There's only space for one person up here.
Okay.
Do you know where you're going?
South for a little bit because there's no roads, and then we find a road junction and we look for Dawnstar.
Okay. Good enough.
You know, we should really cover this wagon at one point.
All right. With a light crack of the whip, you
There's
run.
no horse yet. This one is just sitting in the cart. By all means, drive
Can
the
you-
cart.
Apparate the horse.
This one's not driving. You guys can drive this cart all you want.
Lydia. You want to stop?
I'm not making Lydia.
No, we'll take turns. We should make Kitty Man pull if he had
No,
two
this one
functioning
will
hands.
gladly pull the cart his way.
She just sort of like crosses her arms and she says, "I'm a house Carl, not a horse Carl."
Alright, this one's had
High
his fun.
five, Lydia.
Alright, this one's had his fun. And he will crack his fingers, and a bright orange horse with purple eyes and neon green hair will apparate.
Yeah, suddenly he's dead, you know.
This one has never been subtle. And
It's a
I'm gonna sit in the back of the cart with my eyes closed. Alright! That way! And I'm just gonna tell command my horse to go down the road.
No,
All right, well,
No.
go ahead and roll a d8 on that.
no, I'm in front controlling where this horse goes.
The horse wants to go that way.
No, other way.
It starts pulling this way, and as you like wrench on the reins,
I'm
awkwardly, it starts to veer right towards this burnt-out house.
I'm pulling on it to stop.
Stop. And the horse stops.
It stops one hoof on the stairs here.
I look into the back of this lad and go, just stop. Just stop. It's too early in the morning for this.
This one's had his fun for the day. Alright, listen to that one.
Okay. And then I do I get it to do a wide left berth because right isn't really gonna function very well.
You
I was
kind of
will yell toot toot out the back because we were reversing.
you back up into your previous spot just fine, and with a snort, the horse takes off in this direction. At a light
Running over the chicken.
running over the chicken. This is why free range is a bad idea.
So,
Ladies and gentlemen, protect your chickens.
this one had an idea. Instead of us going
Oh,
all the
no.
way around,
He has ideas now.
Where does this little
dangerous
bit of road
proposition.
go?
I don't know, but I was thinking taking this road and then trying to...
Sure, don't ask the Nord who grew up here or anything.
Stop. This is gonna be the long way. I thought we wanted to try the short.
No, we're
You don't
going
want to
on
take
the
a boat?
road.
There's no dock.
We're going on the road with
But you can't
our.
operate the boat.
Yet.
Yeah.
This one can make a horse.
We're going on the road.
There's no one around. You don't have to do the voice anymore.
I'm still a dude. And it just automatically changes my voice.
I don't like this.
How far away are we from the
Okay, just go down the road. Let's go. Might as well. Instead of us.
We're gonna
sitting
have to
around.
do the road because there's no boat.
and we
Yes.
can't do the cart, and I don't trust ice. And then I look back. Are we a decent way away from the town?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you can just barely see the
Okay.
college, but it's, yeah.
I don't like being a dude, bro.
Why not?
Doesn't taste very good.
What?
Taste.
Where?
I think maybe what she means is it doesn't feel right.
That also is not a good. I need to know where your taste buds go when you transform. This one desperately needs to know this now.
Still in my mouth.
And what are you licking?
No.
Not all of us can clean ourselves so thoroughly.
That is house cats. This one's Khajiit. Different. When I lick it, it's for sexuality, not for a shower.
Okay,
Well, I'm gonna go throw up.
so what?
Out the back, please.
It's gonna be frozen before it even touches the ground. What I'm referring to is have you ever tried a different accent or language, and it just sort of feels different in your mouth?
Yes, because it's a different
No, I
accent.
admonish anything foreign.
Right. So but that,
Yes.
right?
Trying new
That's the
things
fun of
against
it.
my religion.
Well, exactly. But a dude bro, the mouth
Dude, bro.
feel of it wasn't great. Like talking through it, it just didn't sound very.
This one is
like,
very disappointed that the mouth did not do it for you.
Oh,
This
we
one-
just attacked by an assassin.
We just keep going. We're on a cart. Goodbye. As he
Excuse me, is there a
Did
problem
he climb
here?
on the cart?
No bandit, you're fine.
Assassins are actually agile.
Oh, this is our thing.
Yeah, did we see
Do we?
see any of the vigils of Ustengrav looking around?
Nobody catches your eye at a quick glance as you're
Alright, off we
riding
go.
past.
Is our like go this way marks still on the ground?
Corpses.
They are still there. They're a bit covered in snow, but they're faintly visible.
Okay.
As are the corpses we left behind.
Well, I think we moved them and chopped heads off and put them at the door.
Oh,
if
yes.
I'm remembering correctly.
The honorable thing to do.
I don't have that.
Attempt
Did
to
we
at
do
least-
that?
Hold on,
Look up there.
stop. Look up to the. Who's that?
Damned Imperials by the look of their armor.
Hello?
Don't say anything!
They could see us from forever away.
Doesn't mean we need to engage with them.
They do not respond to you. They just walk closer towards the edge of the cliff there.
I'm going to cast Mage Armor on myself. Upon seeing them and not having any like interaction with them that seems like neutral or whatever, I'm just gonna like cast it by like going, hello! Yes, continue forward.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Right, casually.
I am riding casually.
As you get closer, they are indeed Imperials. They watch over you with a suspicious eye, but they don't say anything and they don't accost you as you continue on your journey.
As we're driving,
We
don't
don't
be
see
suspicious.
last.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
There's a
There's a
cage there.
cage up there.
Don't be suspicious.
Are we-
Don't be suspicious.
They have the
Don't
high
be
ground
suspicious.
right now.
Don't be suspicious.
You underestimate my power.
Do you
Or
What if somebody
overestimate
was
your own.
in there?
stop? I stop. Do you want?
We'll take a quick peek. How's my sneaks?
I'll sneak. I can sneak. I'm stealthy as shit.
Shit.
I'm stealthy, yo.
I got 12 stealth.
So we've stopped the cart in this
Can
this
the
pass.
Imperials still see us from this vantage point?
No.
It's hard to say. You think you're probably
maybe.
in the clear, but you know if you just round this a little bit further,
Okay.
now you're invisible.
Alright.
Ooh, I'm invisible?
I just sort of like pull off to the side. Lydia, would you mind staying here with the horses?
Are we all going?
I
The cart. Horse
don't
and
trust
cart.
these
The horse and
Imperials.
cart.
My Thane, I will have the cart at the ready. I will.
You'll be our getaway driver?
Yes, I'll keep the reins in hand, ready to pick you up if things sound
Dire?
untoward.
Wonderful.
Alright, then let's go.
All right. Everybody is sneaking their way up there. What's that?
Oh, we should do the follow the expert. We should let Lazalia go first and lead the pack.
Yes, so she will be
Nice.
avoiding notice, traveling stealthily at half speed to use stealth for initiative.
So what do we get for follow the axe?
I
Oh,
rolled
there is a
29.
button for it.
Yes, there is a button for it.
10 plus total mod.
I don't get anything other than what I already had.
10 plus total mod.
Heck yeah.
So essentially,
No. Sorry, that I was reading the wrong thing. So follow the expert. So we get her, since we're all level 4, we get her proficiency bonus for our rolls.
Okay.
So I now
My
have.
proficiency bonus is 12.
No. Your
Your
Oh.
proficiency is 6.
So unless
8.
if she's
Unless-
expert, we'd all get expert.
Are you an expert?
I'm an expert.
Actually, there's a button you can toggle on your thing
Yeah,
at the
it
bottom.
changes nothing for me because
I'm following an expert. Expert has it at 6 for me.
Okay, so we get trained then. So if she's an expert, we get trained. If she's
I'm already trained, so
okay, so if she's a master, we get expert. We always get one level below her,
okay.
which is nice.
So yeah, 29 total for stealth.
Me too.
I
20.
rolled a 20.
20.
I went from a 14 to a 20.
That's good.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
So that's going to be. I mean, it's not bad. 17.
Okay, not half bad at all. So I have marked those scores down. As you creep back towards where you saw the Imperials, you see some folks standing about in camp, sort of creeping along these rocks.
I want to just peek up and see if there's anybody in there, and if
There's a head on a pike.
This is very concerning.
There is some sort of giant bug in the cage.
Oh, these look like bandits. Why the Imperial? Oh, why should I ask why the Imperials aren't dealing with them?
Yeah, you see a few people wearing furs, cooking at the fire, just sort of tending to their camp with heads on spikes and a giant bug in a cage.
what kind of bug is it?
Yeah. You know what? You can go ahead and
Make a
roll
nature check?
something. Nature, yeah.
Did I get close enough to do a nature check on this?
23.
Sure, yeah.
As a monster, would you deem
Hey,
this?
23. 14 plus 9.
I would like to designate this creature my hunted prey,
Okay.
giving me a bonus to.
Knowledge.
Not great. So 7 plus 8, so 15 to identify what it is.
Yeah, what did you get? 23?
23.
The pair of us got 23.
Yeah, it's, you have never seen it before in your life. It is something entirely strange and new.
It looks like it has a button on its back.
A button or perhaps an egg. It's hard to tell. Of course,
At a
you're
23, we can't even figure out what it is?
not. If you have some sort of frame of reference, a 23 would get you a lot closer. But this is completely outside the realm of your experience.
Alright.
I normally deal with witches, werewolves, vampires,
Nonsense.
in that order.
From the distance that you're observing it, because you're not getting right up against it, you're sort of staying back here a little bit, bobbing your head back and forth to see past the bars.
Yeah.
You would wager that it's probably poisonous, and that it's probably not domesticated. Hence why they've got to have it locked up even when they're just chilling about camp.
Well, it's not like they're hiding people. I say we just go and not start a fight.
I'm fine with that.
Let the Imperials deal with it.
Yep.
You realize that those likely aren't Imperials, right? We already came across a bunch of bandits dressed in Imperial armor. It's likely not.
Then they can kill each other.
No, what I'm saying is the people in Imperial outfits are probably the bandits dressed up as Imperials. They're not going to kill each other.
Well,
They're on the same side.
we got the bigger fish to fry.
Yep, let's hop on the cart. It was nothing. The cage was full of a mystery bug, Lydia, and it looked weird.
Lydia gets to drive.
Okay, Lydia, if you want to have a go at it, that would be great.
Well, she was in the seat. Whoa, Lydia, we have to decide where we're going. We're going to Dogstraw. Oh dear.
It's just the kids.
Nobody there. Here's your sign. You don't see Dawnstar marked on
I
there.
actually can't friggin' read that,
It
On the
says
left-
solitude.
On the left, you have Whiterun, Markarth, and Solitude.
Oh, then
On
we
the
would
right.
head towards Solitude.
Solitude indeed.
Yeah, solitude.
Because
Yes,
we're
towards
going towards Markarth.
Yeah, Markarth, Whiterun, Solitude. Yep.
Oh,
No, I don't
Dawnstar
want to-
must be way too small.
No, we're at this one. And then there's another junction that would go to Whiterun before anything else.
Yeah.
And Darnstar is quite small.
I don't want to go to Markarth.
I want to go and get us.
Yes, we can go to Dawnstar. We can get your bow in Dawnstar.
You
but
think
I don't. Let's have a blacksmith. I think. if I
There
remember
wasn't a bow here.
right. This is Winterhold. It's a shithole.
Maybe we can commission something? It is a shipping route.
I'm not going to Markarth. Is all I have to say.
Wow. you don't get to dictate where we all go.
You don't want to see my old in-laws any more than I do.
Is
Well, you can
it's
stay on
still
the
up to the
outside.
right?
We'll go in.
just head back up a little ways?
No, that's in Florida.
Well, that's something else. Looks like there's
You
somebody
see a
up there.
flag blowing in the wind and a person in the
Looks
arch.
like some sort of ruins.
Or maybe go. That looks cool.
You know
Did
what?
you want to investigate?
I mean, it's a travel day.
I have one request if we go to Solid. Well, two requests. Data first, then we find spyglass.
I would. Might be fun. Just go take a cursory look around.
Usually when we stop and look at things, we end up fighting. But sure.
I'm not saying she's wrong. She's
know.
on the line, but she's right.
Alright,
Lydia and I got honed up our
It's a
skills a
goat.
bit yesterday.
It's a goat. I get
We could get a pet goat.
closer look at the pillars. No, it's running away from us.
A typical spyglass lets you see 8 times farther than normal.
Well, that's. Oh. It looks like a path with
Up
more
the
pillars.
hill.
Yes,
If
I don't
I-
think this is not the main road.
No, this isn't the
No.
main road. This was
And
just.
we're gonna end up in the mountains, and we do not need to go there. We need to go around them.
But what's up there?
Well,
Mountains.
from what I see, it looks like a burial cairn. Yeah. These are ancient ruins built by the Nords. Hundreds, if not thousands of years ago. Many of them predate the Empire.
It looks like a little fort to me.
Well,
Where bandits. We've seen bandits hide up in things like this.
they could
It's
be.
a goat fort. That's 2 goats that have come out of there. It's a goat fort.
Well,
Goat village.
We're going in.
do we
Let's
want?
go. Why not? Sure, it's a travel day.
Lydia, can you watch the cart?
Of course.
We would have left the cart behind at the.
Yeah, you wouldn't have made it through the arch.
Yeah.
It's a barrow. If we
You
find
hear someone, an argument happening. It's something about treasure.
I pick up a rock.
Can't make it out.
I ready the rock.
Okay.
And
are
This
you
one is
naming it?
going to stealthily make his way towards where he hears the voices.
All right.
I will
This one too?
again follow the expert.
I am going to cast False Life on myself.
17.
17.
And then I'm going to
16.
follow the expert.
24.
You did better than the expert did.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
11.
She goes in the back.
Well, I did stop to cast magic on myself before following y'all.
Yeah.
You already cast magic.
Casting False Life.
Oh, sorry.
Who is in the front?
What?
All right. So, Gislad is leading the way. You go on left or right here? You see people at the fire on the left.
I guess to the left, because there's the voices there.
So just creeping on up. Oh, hold on.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
Creeping on up, you get like right behind the rock in the bushes, and you can see the two here. And you could pick up a bit of tension in the air. You heard the bit of an argument before.
Those robes lead me to believe witches.
Does that person look like they're tied up? The one that's kneeling? Looks like they're
No.
kneeling?
They look like they're eating.
Oh.
Nope, just wearing armor.
And drinking.
Alright. Alright. Ooh, he's got his hands out like he's gonna cast something.
He's just warming them at the fire.
Oh, is he?
I just look behind him, and I'm going to stand up and just say, "Good morrow."
Holy Jesus, what the heck are you doing there?
Venturing around, just taking a look at the sights. How about you?
Hold on. Speak with Miss Salma if you wish to speak.
Okay. Is that
I don't care what Beam says. It's high time we got in there and find our fortune.
Got in where?
in where?
In the barrow, of course.
I thought you guys were still hiding while I was talking to him.
Oh!
In where?
In the barrow, of course.
Osmond shuts the hell up and stays where he is.
A rarity.
Yes.
What do you expect to find in there?
Gold, silver, gems. Maybe. Only one way to find out.
Then how come you haven't gone?
We haven't gone in because we can't seem to find our way through.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Guys! They're just treasure hunters!
Osmond stands up. So much for subtlety.
Oh, they're not bandits.
You're not going in there without us. We're coming with you.
I didn't say we're
Oh,
going.
geez. Hey there.
This isn't for you, Buckaroo.
Buckaroo!
This is for whatever we find inside.
Alright.
Alright. Shall we treasure hunt for,
I thought we had
For
more
fun?
pressing activities, but
I was gonna say, this is
Yes.
not bandits.
Getting stronger so that we can then do the thing, which I still don't think we are anywhere near strong enough to do. So we can take a little time to do a side mission, yo.
okay. We go
get a
investigate.
little more money behind us too?
Oh, that's right. I haven't added the money.
Alright, then let's
You know,
go.
I used to kill monsters for money. It's far more lucrative.
Well, then we can
Well,
go.
maybe we'll find a monster to kill.
The only thing we'll find in here is the dead and or death. Potentially in that order.
She gestures to the mouth of the cave here and says, "Go on in, be my guest. I'll be right behind you."
I go in.
In all honesty, we're just getting a horn. How hard can it be?
They
just
said
don't know.
specifically that it was going to be a difficult thing to accomplish.
I would like to cast Produce Flame.
Oh, look! Spiders!
So you produce flame to warm yourself up.
I was just gonna produce flame like to see where we're going.
Okay. Yeah, you see where you're going right into the face of a couple of spiders. They don't attack, as you see here. They've got the cavern here webbed up pretty good, but you just you catch glimmers of them hiding in the corners, chittering slightly, and just keeping a solid watch on you.
I just sort of like rub my hands together, creating sparks. Do we remember the last time I did this? Do we want me to do this again?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ready my bow and be ready to shoot the first one.
How far away is the wall of webs?
You turn the corner, the wall of webs is 10 feet away.
Okay, so I am going to use one action to use reach, and then 2 actions for burning hands. And I'm going to cast it like 10 feet ahead of me, so that the cone starts at the web, and then just sort of like tilt it up a little bit.
Okay. Reflex saves on their part.
Yes, please.
That is a fail.
Is it my DC is 23?
A critical fail.
Burn them all. I hate spiders. Which is nonsense of spiders in that order.
Oh.
Okay, so that is going to be a total of 5, which would be 10 fire for the ones that got a critical failure.
Okay. So, with that, you immediately, their webs go up in flames. It's like a woof in an instant.
Yeah.
The flames climb up around and engulf the 2 spiders. You see the walls sort of dripping and steaming from the melt that you've induced in it. And they just sort of skitter off shrieking in 2 different directions. You don't see where they go from your position.
I don't like it.
You know, once you can't see them, they're everywhere.
I like it even less now.
Invisible spiders.
I was gonna say once you can't see them, they're not there.
No, they're there.
Pull
They're
my
just.
sword out too.
I am going to continue forward with just ray of frost. A ghost sound. I'm gonna just quickly do like a ghost sound. Cast a ghost sound of the clicking of the spiders
Stop
behind
doing
us. Just cast a ghost sound of the spiders behind us.
Ah.
Okay, I'm good. Let's go.
Okay.
Continue on forward.
Continuing on your way, you find more webbing, egg sacs on the ground.
Burn the egg sacs.
If I could, I would like to designate at least one of the spiders as my hunted prey,
Do you not need to see them?
or hear them.
Okay. So, as you are sort of making your way down this ramp, and you enter this larger chamber, you hear sort of the
Chittering?
hiss of steam escaping a crustacean, so to speak. And you look up and you find one directly above you.
Yum.
Son of a bitch.
We will roll initiative for this round. Just to be fair.
$27.
My dice aren't being very nice today.
25.
We need me up, or is this just one creature?
15.
What's that?
Will we be needing me up, or is this just one creature?
We'll just do Theater of the Mind because it's like sealing stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to map out there. Alright. So the spider has the first turn. It is directly above you. It is steaming. It has no hair left on its body. You don't know what a spider grumpy face looks like, but you think you're seeing
He ain't
one.
mad.
right
He
now.
ain't happy.
He ain't happy.
He's half
Just
baked.
like 4 sets of eyebrows. Just
So he's going to, from his position, just sort of rotate on the spot a bit, and then sort of pulse the thorax abdomen in your direction, and fire a web shot right in the center of the group. It will.
splurge all over us.
We're gonna say it targets Osmond because he's the tallest.
Fair enough.
That is a 24 to hit.
Ooh, so close. He gets me. Almost a miss.
He does get you.
He does get me.
Okay. So it has the effect of web trap on you. My internet isn't working right now.
So that would make me.
We're gonna say you are immobilized, or you are grappled by the web. That's what I'll say happens.
Are the rest of us okay?
Immobilized. There is no grappled. Immobilized would be the correct
Okay.
thingy thing, which I can be.
All right. So once it's got you webbed up, it skitters down the wall just onto the top of the archway here, kind of like in this pocket, and it's going to reach down and make a bite attack against you, Osmond.
Oh no.
He loves you.
It's a natural one.
Heck yeah.
So it bites at you with its two pincers, and they just go on either side of your head,
Hell yeah.
and you're just like. And that's all three of its actions. Next up is Osmond.
This is probably gonna be painful for me, but I still do have like the produced flame in my hand. It doesn't go out. And I'm just gonna kind of like open my hand against the webs.
Okay.
I'm sorry about your fur collar. It might get a little singed.
I'm gonna say you take 7 points of fire damage as you self-immolate. That's one action down.
Yeah, just opening my hand.
Okay.
Now that my arms are free, stab it in the face.
All right.
Wow, yeah, 27.
The 20
Ah!
will, in fact, hit.
Heck yeah. I don't know if the cold's going to do anything, but we'll roll it anyway. Nice. 2, 3, plus 8. 11. I can do math. 2 of those damage is cold, if that matters.
Okay. So you strike forward with a stabbing blow, and you hit it right between the pincers. Don't get too far; it's sort of like just at the end of your reach, but you jam it in there. You get the tip, and you bring it back.
So was I trying to was I like stuck against the wall?
So you were like stuck right into the ground, kind of straight down almost. It's just like splat. You were a cone of web.
And then is there any web left, or has it all been torched away?
It's all pretty well been torched away.
I'm gonna try to like tuck and roll out of the directly underneath of it.
Okay. Which direction? Towards the ramp or further into the?
Further into the cave.
All right. So
Towards
you're about
the
over here.
Burning candles.
You know what? We'll do the thing.
No theater of the mind? Choose carefully.
They all know their fate. They fail me.
Wow. Shake my box at them?
Yeah. Hey, they know.
Shut up.
Sam,
This is a
please.
family-friendly show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, no kidding.
One more.
You removed the world!
What?
In my effort to give you a better view, I have ruined everything. Give me just one moment.
What did you do?
He was trying to delete the
Boulder in the way.
boulder that was in the ceiling out of the way, and he ended up deleting what we were standing on.
Oh, and we all fell kablooey?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There we are. So,
Beautiful.
yeah, that'll work. So the party is all under these icicles, except for Osmond, who's about here.
And
Where's you chick?
The 2 others are just sort of like staying back here and letting you guys do the dirty work.
cowards.
What about the Spideys?
The spider is... We'll put the marker here just to sort of show its elevation. Yeah,
Okay.
that should do. So, Osmond's turn is concluded. We will next go to Lazalia.
I'm gonna pew pew! Pew pew! Yep.
That's aggressive.
Was
Folks
that
at
one
home,
of the
that's
knee
dice
dice?
jail.
And I'm gonna pew pew again.
You boys know better, right?
And that will be 14.
A 14.
No, 15.
A 15 is going to make it sort of like towards the spider, in between its legs, and just skitter off the wall.
Really?
Really.
Okay, one more time.
I'm so sorry.
So that is not gonna work. It's 13.
Yeah. So you are startled for your life. You may or may not have left a deposit in your trousers, and your aim is suffering.
The regional dice jail will control the systems. Fear will keep them in line.
Gislad is next.
All right.
That's rude.
It
It's the new
rolled
pretty
good
one.
like 3 times and then pew!
It ran out of luck.
Hey, it's okay. You got this. I believe in you. I believe in a thing called love. And I inspire courage.
Awesome!
And
Who
then,
invited this guy?
and then I will cast shield.
Very good.
And then for my last movement, and I'm like, I believe in you. Now hurry the fuck up! As I cast triple time. For 1 round, you guys all get a plus 10 bonus to movement.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
To movement.
So your movement speed is increased by 10 feet.
I haven't moved this fast since I was in my 30s.
Irian is next.
I'm right underneath it.
More or less. Like, sort of like up and over just a little bit.
Wonderful. Where's my laser pointer? Do you have my laser pointer?
No.
It's probably still where it was when we did puzzles. Anyways,
I don't know where that is. I am going to use my movement to like.
that... Yeah, you know what? With the movement bonus, you can get there. Tom, would you put on the medium scale? Medium or large? Whichever. Bless you.
Bless.
Yeah, that should do. And then...
I am going to just and cast Ray of Frost at the thing. Which means that I need to roll.
Bless you.
At plus 15.
Allergic to these bad
Plus
dice.
1 inspire. Oh, it's already on there.
So that's gonna be a 25.
A 25 will hit.
Wonderful. So this is at a.
Where did that spider come from?
Was 25 a critical?
No. Goodness, no.
Just checking.
I just let the AI play a little bit so we'd get the combat music, so he ran down the slope.
But he's like right where he's supposed to be.
5. Hold on. What am I doing? 5 and
Plus the one.
7.
You're doing a good job.
12.
What's the additional
12.
to my inspire?
Oh no.
Right.
Sorry, we're not all the way through that.
13.
13
So you hit it dead
points
center.
of Berber damage.
You hit it dead center, sort of right in the face.
Yeah.
And it does that sort of like raccoon or rat thing of like rubbing its hands and sort of like brushing at its face with the Ray of Frost.
Mm-hmm.
It appears to enjoy your attack on it.
Well, that makes sense.
Osmond will yell, "These are frostbite spiders!"
The spider is then from its position where it can reach everybody except for the two of you. Let's see. It thinks that Gislad looks like the tastier meal.
Yummy!
Fur.
So it rolls a 28 to hit you.
It's extra fiber.
That will hit, yes.
Yeah, so it lunges forward with a biting attack, and you feel its venomous fangs pierce through your back. That'll be 13 points of piercing damage,
Woof!
and I need a fortitude save from you.
Oh no.
At least I can stabilize you from 60 feet away
Oh,
now.
no. 12.
Alright, we're gonna start things off with 6 points of strength damage.
Whoa!
What?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
I do not want to be you right now.
Rate 8
Do you
to
have
the
6
side
points of strength?
so that you know
Yeah.
how much you have.
You're a fragile kitty man.
He can barely move. He can barely move
The
anymore,
fur
y'all.
is so heavy, I can't lift it.
I
So-
legit, collapse probably to the ground because of all of my weight of my back. Actually, no! I can still carry it in the backpack!
Yeah, so you feel its venom course through your veins, and just with every beat of your heart, it feels like your lungs shrink in size, and you just haven't got the capacity to sustain yourself for very long.
Yeah.
Seeing you slowly crumpling towards the ground, it's going to strike out at Aruyan.
Bitch, finish it.
I am very far away.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's me.
Lazalia is the one that's there. My mistake.
Coward, finish the job.
24 to hit.
Oh, that's my AC.
It's gonna hit. We've got 15 points of strength, or not strength damage, 15 points of piercing damage as it sinks into your arm, and I'm gonna need a fortitude save.
I'm afraid of my dice.
Whoa.
Oh, I was mistaken. That was just 6 points of poison damage. I don't know where I read that wrong, but it is not strength damage. I apologize.
Okay.
16.
16, you're going to take 5 points of poison damage.
There you go.
That is a world of difference.
Wait.
there.
Yes, I know it sure is.
Especially with an 8 strength.
Yeah. No, I totally get it. My apologies.
You put the fear of God in me. I hope you're happy.
That was the goal.
I am suction
the
cup to this
Philosophists.
table now.
Those 2 attacks having been made, it is going to fling a web shot at Iruian, who's running away. Doesn't want you to get too far and start doing bad things. It's 12 though, so that's gonna
It's
do
not
it.
great.
Against none of my DCs are less than that.
Osmond is next.
Excellent. I am assessing, I am reaching into my boot, using my quick draw ability to pull up my dagger and whip it.
Whip it good.
Whip it real good.
You got
Yeah.
net draw now?
Yeah. Just whip it.
Ranger. Oh, yeah. Oh no, it's my boots of dragon slaying. 24 hits.
See, I thought you were gonna go on chocolate. Just take the boot off and throw the boot.
Throw the. You know what? Actually, my boot of dragon slaying does more damage.
24 hits.
Heck yes.
A boot of dragons. Like.
It's killed at least one dragon.
I know.
10 points.
I love that it's a boot of dragon slaying and not
Boots.
boots of dragon
So
slaying.
yeah,
How's a boot that dragon slaying boots, eh?
in one swift motion, you grab the dagger from your boot, fling it forward, and you hit it square in one of its eyes, and you can see sort of like a blue-green liquid seeping out as it chitters and shrieks.
I'm gonna raise my hand, and a gout of fire is gonna.
What's the range on that?
I literally pulled the spell up. 30 feet.
Okay, yeah, you can do it.
19 plus 8 for 27.
That'll hit.
Heck yeah. 6. Why did I say 6? 4 plus 2. 6. Hey, look at my math.
All right, 4?
6 fire.
6. Yeah, so it was like in rough shape from the first fire engulfment. This time it's like steaming and squirming and struggling to maintain its grip on the wall. In fact, it's going to slip down and sort of just awkwardly land next to the rest of you on the ground there.
As the ice beneath it starts to kind of liquefy.
Totally, it's melting, and like its sticky stuff, its claw hook is getting damaged and in pain, so it's on the ground with the rest of you now. That's all 3 actions.
That's it.
Alright, Lazalia is next. I'm going to need a fortitude save.
Ooh, that would be bad. That would be 11.
Alright, you're going to take 4 points of poison damage. You are also clumsy and enfeebled for 1 round.
I
just
am
happened?
Clumsy
Poisons.
1, enfeebled 1. You'll find that in the quick toggle. You just might have to.
clumsy 1 and enfeebled 1.
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Yes.
So, like, what I'm gonna do, because he's down where I am, right?
Yeah, he's. You've got
Is he
just
on top of me?
No, he is a bit further to the north. You've got Gislad between you and the spider, and you're just beyond that.
Okay, I'm gonna go whoosh, whoosh with my daggers.
Quick draw.
Yep. And I'm gonna go.
Double stab and grab. Let's go.
That would be 19.
With a 19, you don't quite make it through the hardened armor of the spider.
Yeah, the one for my spider.
Did you add the one for the Spire Courage?
Yeah, but I lost the benefit when I got enfeebled and clumsy.
All right. You do have your second attack roll.
Can I see underneath and like try to do a underneath?
You can certainly try, but this is 2 attacks because each dagger is independent.
Oh,
So the one has landed. You kind of glanced off. The other one is coming
the other
down.
one's gonna be better with this dice that's going in jail.
You see that, boys? Get the
That was a
hate.
13 plus 20. still doesn't make it.
No, the first one glances off. The second one you jam as hard as you can, and it just like it embeds just like that far into it, and just like stops.
Aim for the soft bits.
That will be all three, because I'll say you had to move up to get close enough for you to strike it.
Fair enough.
If you would put Lazalia next to Gislad. Next is Gislad. We're going to need your fortitude save.
Hey, 25.
All right, you are cured.
Woo!
Woo!
Yeah.
All right, first things first. This one is going to. This one's going to inspire courage again.
Okay.
How badly does this spider look?
What are you gonna do? Heal it?
How badly does this spider look? I would say that for a layperson, anything that's been on that much fire is not long for this world.
I'm just gonna try to finish it off. I'm gonna use that staff of sparks I got. Just, and I'll cast electric arc.
Is sparks lightning or is it fire?
Electric arc.
Heck yes. Remember, it has a piece of metal sticking out of its head.
Aim for that, like a lightning rod. And I do believe it has to do a reflex save. I just gotta load it up, and it don't want to load at the moment.
What is it? Electric arc?
And here it is. No, it's
If you
not.
fry my dagger, you owe me a new one.
No, I don't. Reflex save.
18.
Then, okay, so since it's an item, I don't know what the DC of the item would be, or we're just using my DC.
That's a good question. We'll use your DC for this time, and I'll try to rethink that later.
Then fails, because my DC is 22.
All right, give it the damage.
Once again,
that's-
what is it going to be just using?
that we decided. I told you that. I think it's upcast to level 3.
I believe so too. So
That
it'd be
sounds
2d4.
familiar.
So it's
Plus
three- yeah,
your
three.
spell ability modifier would be his.
That's probably yours. We'll double check the entry there.
Yeah. 5 plus my spell casting mod would be.
Do it. Finish it.
That will be 11 points of damage.
All right, 11 points of damage. So with that,
Wait, if it's up to level 3, wouldn't it be another one?
It'd be
I think it
2d4,
kills
yes.
either way.
No.
so with that, you find
1.
Yes, but heightened spells only go up by +1 for every 2 levels you have on the casting.
it depends on the spell. Some are every level, some are every 2. some are
Cantrips
every
go up +1 for every second level. So every time you get a new spell slot, so like for instance, if you get second level slots, it's heightened 2.
3. So
That's how I remember.
you cast your electric arc at it, and it naturally hones in on the dagger sticking out of its eye, and sort of channels through it. You can see it tense up. All of its legs almost go bolt out, straight out for a moment, as it's intensely shocked, and it just sort of awkwardly, stumblingly picks itself up from the ground. Do you have a third? No,
No,
that's
that's
all
it.
3.
That's it for me.
Aruian.
Alright then! I cast Acid Arrow on it.
Bless you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Please just do better.
Oh, fuck. Apparently it's got a degradation kink.
Apparently. So that is going to be a total of 23.
33.
33.
33 will crit.
Finish it. Do it
You
now.
rolled a 19.
Come on,
There's no way you're
do
getting
it.
a 23 when rolling a 19.
This is
Kill
true.
it.
This is true. Sorry.
Ooh.
If you melt my dagger, we're going to have a problem.
Why?
Yeah. 9, 12. The persistent doesn't happen yet, right?
I don't think it matters
No.
at this point.
Okay. So I said 12, 24 points of acid.
So, you pull back and you release your acid arrow, and this glowing, green hot, spiraling ball of acid lands straight in its face, and you can see it like clutching with 4 of its 8 legs at its face, just trying to pull the acid off, as it sort of like melts and melts and melts, and its head just like caves in on itself into a bowl shape as it stumbles to the ground, just like awkwardly twitching and shrieking until it slowly comes to a full stop.
Does it melt the dagger that was in its head?
Yes.
I just sort of like finger guns.
Pew pew!
Osmond, this one is sorry for you.
You owe me a new dagger.
No, you're the one who let go of your dagger. It's your own damn fault.
Just fix the light right there.
I'm gonna take one of the 5 daggers I have and
Is it
just throw it at his feet.
Okay.
Is it steel?
Roll.
Yes.
Roll for it.
All right.
See if you manage.
Reflex. Can I get a reflex save on that?
She's
She's
Dance, monkey.
purposely aiming for your feet.
Dance, monkey.
You're moving.
I actually wouldn't
Every-
treat a sword or a dagger like that because that would be bad. I'm gonna like just toss it to him and he'll grab it out of the air.
No, you need to move it back because you're moving the lights, dude.
Stop.
What's this?
if you just remove the scale from the board and rejoin us at the table.
So I'm down to 1 spare of the 4 that I have hidden on my body.
Alright, so we'll just say for the sake of argument that for once in his life Osmond is able to do something graceful, and he snatches the dagger out of the air and tucks it into his trusty Dragon's Lane boot. We are 3 minutes early for our usual break, but you know what? I think this is as good a spot as any. We're just going to pause things here for about 15 minutes. We'll come back to see what else this ice cave has to offer.
Oh no.
See you shortly.
Oh no.
Yes.
It really bothers me.
It bothers us both. Calm yourself.
Welcome back to Daedra and Deathclaws. In case you missed the first half, we have left the College of Winterhold. We are making our way towards Ustengrav. However, we got distracted by a shiny nice ruin on the road, and so we have made our way up there, found a few treasure hunters, entered an ice cave, destroyed a spider, and flamed and scared off another, and that's where we are.
Osmond does something called AD, something or other. He's probably a witch anyway.
I don't know what AD is, but I got AD.
All right, let's. Oh, now you're going
Oh,
to
now
run.
you've
Now
come
that
through
we've
here.
killed the.
Cowards, the lot of you, and the witch probably.
No, come back, please.
Don't go.
We'll slowly follow behind them.
You don't get all of the treasure. After all, we're the ones who actually did the thing.
No, we just slowly. No, we take a couple steps back. Let's let them go first.
I hear the chittering. I would like to designate this next spider my hunted prey that I hear chittering. I honestly thought it was the spider that was shooting lightning. I was like, oh, sweet Talos, it's the lightning shooting kind! They're mutating!
They seem invigorated by your first blowing up of the web, flaming the 2 of them, killing of the one and injuring the other. They lead the charge into this larger chamber, full of egg sacs, and they start casting spells and swinging swords at this spider. Just for the sake of brevity, because there's so many encounters in Skyrim. Oh, there.
Friends.
They seem like nice people, they can handle it.
Together, the 6 of you make short work of the spider, the injured spider.
You can do it.
Is there an actual flame thing right there, like a brazier?
There is.
I'm sure that we have a candle.
Oh, do you need some light?
No, I have prestidigitation that can make small flames, right?
Do you need light?
No, I don't want light. I want fire. And I'm just gonna like light a little fire in each of the egg sacs
Ooh.
with prestidigitation.
Spicy.
Just like it just, I don't think it makes big fire at all.
No,
But I just want it to turn on so that we can walk forward and they can and die.
Yeah, you the whatever small amount of fire you can conjure is enough to catch the spider webs, and each of them start popping and hissing like wet popcorn.
Wonderful.
There was
I
a
just
corpse
ate.
back there. I want to check that out.
We should probably not stick around too much. They've run ahead, so...
It seems rather quite desiccated. There's no armor or weapons on them. They're just sort of a naked husk.
That might be because of the AI possession thingy.
Before we depart the giant frostbite spider, I would like to grab its venom mandible thing and just squirt the venom onto my sword.
Yeah, you go ahead and make a nature check. Nature or medicine.
Do you want...
Survive.
I will help you harvest it if I can get just like the teeniest of vials.
Mandibles.
They're running away.
Can I follow the expert on this one under her? I'm actually not trained in nature. Survival, not nature.
You may. Well, you know, if she's just taking the action, instead you can aid her.
Okay.
So that's a 25 is what I got.
8.
So with the 25, it is, it's not terribly difficult, it just takes a bit of finesse.
Mm-hmm.
He holds his sword under and sort of helps you in any way that he can, and you grip the fang of the spider, and not unlike milking a cow, you squeeze with the top finger, then the next, then the next, and then the next, and with that force the venom downward through the fang and onto his sword.
There you go.
The first strike you do with that sword can have the spider venom effects. Or if you look in potions, frostbite venom should be there. That'll tell you
Yep. On it.
how it'll function.
Okay.
So am I completely unenfeebled and unclumsy now?
Yes. Lazalia received some healing from herself and from Aruian over the break.
Well, this looks fun.
Beamjaw shouts out, "This is it! We found the tomb!"
I wouldn't recommend running ahead like that.
Sama says, "Let's clear this place out, then we'll gather our loot."
Oh,
I think
hear
we
more
should worry about
spiders.
surviving first.
I hear more spiders. Did you hear the spiders?
I get to spite this.
I didn't hear. There's a chest over there.
Oh.
2 fire arrows,
I
1
take 'em.
ice arrow, and 5 lightning arrows.
Someone looks like they're having Christmas.
Take it all. Take it all.
It doesn't look like anybody else uses these, so I think I'll take the.
This
the
one only
arrows.
has one arm. I can hold. This one can hold the bow. Do you want to pull it for me?
That's okay. I have acid arrows. Thank
Hey,
you.
Osmond. Osmond, do you want to pull my bow?
Not even if you paid me.
Ooh. This one likes a challenge. What can I say? This one likes men with experience.
The first, so they have to pass a.
Just 1 second here. You've got those all marked down, Sandra?
Yep.
You can treat them as dwarven arrows, and they will deal an additional 1d6 of their damage type. Fire, ice, or lightning. We'll do the rest of the looting later so I can capture it all on one list and make sure we don't miss anything.
Yep.
There appears to be a
It's
narrow
fish.
passage. Ah,
Oh, look at that.
for the switch. The great
Hold on.
opens.
Stop. Oh, I guess that the pokey things in the ceiling aren't a trap. That's the cage that was originally. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Nope. Wrong button.
All right.
I'm suspicious.
Forward we slowly roll. Is that?
It looks almost like it's gonna hit us.
Yeah, like a. Goo.
Almost, but it does continue through, so it's some sort of ceiling support.
Okay.
Okay, that's okay. Let's go.
Let's
I'd
Structural
like to check
engineering.
the door for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and make a thievery. No, perception check.
Well, that would be like at 12.
Okay. Well, with like a 12, there's probably like no traps on there.
Like, totally. Like, oh my god. Like, seriously? Like, this
Can
one
I-
time at, like, band camp,
the
I was,
key-
like, totally enamored.
Oh my god.
Just lad.
Can you look through the keyhole?
Yes. If I can, and I kind of do the wave in the hand, like shh.
Why lean in really close to your ear? What do you see?
I can feel his whiskers on my ear, and I don't like it.
I produce ghost noise, quiet chittering just around Osmond.
Stop that.
If you look to the compass at the top,
Yep.
imagine that width all the way down. That's what you can see.
So barely anything.
Yeah, you
I
get
s-
like that sarcophagus, some rubble on the left, and the glow of the flame on the right.
There's a sarcophagus in there. It may or may not be occupied.
Well, we'll just be careful.
We step cautiously.
Who opens the door?
I will use Mage Hand to open it.
Who goes through first?
Osmond goes first. Readying an action. Oh, I guess I can't really ready an action. Son of a bitch. I told you.
You recall from before the importance of stepping cautiously and respectfully in these tombs, and as such, they don't spring out of there.
We turn to the people following us and be like, just chill.
Take it quietly. Take it slowly.
Be
And don't
respectful.
make eye contact.
Psalmist says, just what do you mean by chill? We're here for treasure.
Yes, well, if you're too angsty about things, then demons come out of walls.
Like, be careful for things on the floor that we could step on and activate things. We've seen a bunch of circles that do that.
It's more for the undead from the
Yeah,
wall
but-
that we're talking about, but that's just us being disrespectful in a tomb that does that.
Show some respect, you heathens.
Respect, we're all here for the treasure, right?
Yes.
To steal the treasure, right?
Yes.
Yes.
From the people here that are dead.
Yes.
Not all of them are dead.
So where exactly does respect enter the question?
Don't fondle the bodies.
Okay, I won't fondle the bodies, but we're taking everything that isn't nailed to the ground.
You can.
Alright,
I'm here to kill monsters.
so they pour in right behind you, and they start picking up the armor and the potions and the book. And as they're stuffing their pockets,
Osmond's just sitting up against the door frame like,
They would be checking that urn for cash.
yep, as they're stuffing their pockets, boom, boom, the two doors of the sarcophagi open up. The Draugr draw their weapons and stride forward towards the two of them, sort of pincer attack, closing in on them, and taking a couple strikes at them.
I will also attack
Them?
to defend against
The
the
Draugr.
Draugr.
Defend the Draugr. We got it.
No.
Yeah, so they're sort of caught off guard. They hear the pung pung. They assume you guys are getting your fill, like, hey, save some for us. And then, like, whong, axe comes down on them. Alright, so we've got 2 hits. One is a critical.
are we doing?
Just for the sake of brevity, again, because there's so many of these, they are seriously injured by these Draugr, but the 5 of you take them out with some relative ease. There's only 2 of them. They're practically naked, and you are mighty and powerful Dragonborn.
And standing by the door frame.
This one sings his ass off.
So they, somewhat shaken by this encounter, licking their wounds, so to speak, grasping at the new holes in their body, like, oh, these Draugr are no joke.
I didn't say I told you so, but I told you so.
So you did say I told you so.
I didn't say that.
No, but
You just did.
you just did.
I mean in the past, in the context of
Oh.
the past.
They look at one another and sort of like share a look and look back to you guys and say, we're gonna stay here, heal up and all that. You guys go on ahead.
So that means that all of the treasure from here on out is ours and not yours at all. Great, good to know. Let's go.
She like Salma glares at you.
If you're not gonna put any effort in, why should you share in the loot?
She's got gears turning behind her eyes, but she doesn't say anything.
They're gonna kill. I say very loudly as we're walking away. They're gonna try and kill us when we come back with treasure.
We're just gonna
They can try.
quiet these two. Okay.
They're essential. Can you individually turn off?
Yes.
I was gonna say, yeah. There you go.
They'll stay there.
Out of sight, out of mind.
So as we continue on forward through the rest of this, I'm going to be doing that quiet prayer that I did the first time in my head to the dead for peaceful rest as we go along through.
Very good.
I'm going to be checking for loot.
Steel
Good
greatsword.
sword.
It's pretty. Is that a hole in the wall or is that a
I'm
mirror?
gonna look around to see, and I'm just gonna, as I'm walking by, I'm just like grabbing a hold of the greatsword and just continuing walking.
Very good. Mark it down.
Oh,
See a
look at that.
chest with a few candles and a helmet, and a dead skeever.
Do you want to take that and burn it?
It died on its feet.
It's frozen solid there, like.
Because you use that, right?
Yeah, well, I can. Only thing is that I'm not very good at making potions, so I need to get better at doing that before I can.
What's in the chest?
Just Slad opens it. Go ahead and, or no, that just makes a roll against you. Your AC is 22.
Mm-hmm.
So it goes right through where your arm would have been.
Mage armor.
I just
mage hand.
sit
Mage
back.
hand.
I just kicked a couple steps back and then mage hand it open.
Yep. Nothing immediately helpful to you, so I'll just add that to the end of the loot.
Okay, because I was gonna say those magical gloves might be interesting.
They are of alchemy, and you're not.
Oh, I thought it said archery. My bad.
Yeah.
Oh, if they're archery, give
That's
them
why I
over.
thought. Yeah, but my brain
She
just saw the
needs
A and went there. Straight to it.
No.
Brain dead. All right, off we go.
Continuing onward. A few more dead skeevers.
Wow, there's a lot of dead skeevers. I wonder if there's something up ahead that's already killing everything.
I am concerned.
It might be that, or it might be, not much down here they can eat, so they starve to death.
Oh, okay. We'll go
Actually,
with that.
we're looking at the rest. Do they look like something not on them, or do they look like they were frostbitten? Do they look healthy?
Wealthy and wise.
They seem emaciated.
They died hungry.
That's terrible. Let's go through the door.
I mage hand the door open because that iron door would probably be freezing to the touch.
Probably.
Oh look, there's a health potion ahead.
Stepping out, you see a Draugr standing guard down there. He is standing almost perfectly still in almost a meditative trance.
If we look around, do we see any doors from where we are? Or is that going to be the only door that we can...
That looks like the main one. There's another Draugr over there.
Oh, and there's a chest over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be the only door.
This
So-
one has an idea.
We're going to have to get through that. Do we want me to just sort of like make a snipe on it?
This one has
Probably
an
for the best.
idea. I was gonna say this one had an idea.
Yes. What idea do you have?
I use mage hand and I take a rock and looking down at the far left corner, like so we'll move back a little bit and just take a rock and throw it into the corner there and see if the Draugr go after it.
Yeah, so this one wakes up with sort of a and starts walking his way over there. This one also is awoken and starts trundling towards you. As it gets to the bridge, it sees you and snarls, and the snarl alerts the one below.
Dang it!
Okay. Shall we roll for initiative?
We'll just go clockwise around the table. These guys aren't terribly fearsome. Aruian, you can go first.
Alrighty, I'm gonna cast Acid Arrow at the lady one. Or at least the one who is wearing that cool, like, maxi dress looking thing. That's not gonna be very good. That's going to be a 22.
Okay.
Wonderful. Means I do 3. That is going to be 15, and then when it gets to its turn, I do persistent damage as well.
Nice. You are just like the damage, like the opposite of a sponge. You're a damage bucket.
The glass cannon.
So you hit it, and like it melts almost right down to the bone. It's little more than a skeleton with tendons attached. Just that.
Aren't we all? Ew.
Emotionally, maybe.
Alright, this one, first things one's gonna do is go like, alright, yip, as I'll use Mage Hand to clap. I will cast Triple Time, and then I will Inspire Courage with that Triple Time. Be like, come on, go!
I've already done my turn. I can't move.
Okay, and then I just put my shield up right where I'm standing.
Osmond?
I'm gonna jump down off this embankment thing and hold my new fancy greatsword with one hand, kind of balancing on my shoulder, and just produce flame at the nearest Trogger.
Whoopah. Go for it.
Don't forget the +1.
26, 27 plus 1.
That'll crit.
Hell yeah! 1, 2. Plus the 1. 4, 8 points of fire damage. 9 with the +1. 10 because it's doubled.
Wow, that was a...
Make up your mind.
It's engaging.
So
I'm sorry, John, but watching you struggle with math is not what I would call
How many times I've been hit in the head? Not just Osmond.
Can you count that much?
John's
So, as the damage slowly increases and increases, it's a
In
bit.
John's brain, yes.
It's a bit like when you start like a gas fire and it's like one color, and then you turn it up another notch and it's another color, and you turn it up another notch and it's another color. It's just sort of like. And then you have a sort of an Indiana Jones face melting effect happening before your eyes. Smells terrible.
Oh.
Like burning, rotten jerky.
For the viewers at home, that scene in Ark of the Covenant traumatized 8-year-old me. Traumatized.
Didn't traumatize me, but the one with the heart, ripping the heart out of the chest. I got to that part and couldn't continue watching.
Probably for the best.
See, you guys have normal traumas. Me, all I'm thinking is those like flashbacks.
So that one is done for.
Is that all the Draugrs?
No, there's still skeleton and tendons.
Oh!
Aruian. Or, Lazalia.
It's at the end of this walkway, right?
Yep.
Yep, 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 yeah. Or
19.
Oh, thank you.
I'm your seeing eye ranger.
John, what are your elven eyes? Make your eyes.
It's 28.
I see a crit.
28 is a critical hit. We can just save rolling on the damage. Your arrow spirals through the air perfectly, and just like straight through here, the head pops up like an inch or so with the impact.
Ooh.
And then like lands back on the clavicle and scatters to the ground.
You don't want me to roll damage because of how I roll my dice, right?
It's like Jenga. Or
I'm not concerned that you'll make it to 4 points of damage on a critical hit.
Oh,
I
Jenga,
feel pretty confident in that.
as the Nords say.
It's
Alright,
the
let's see
white
what's in these
dice,
chests.
and the white dice are hard to read, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
You're being mean to me.
You guys have 1,000,000 health potions, so I'll pick that up later. You don't need soul gems. There's a draft of lock picking.
Oh, yeah.
My
Yeah.
boots to lockpicks.
Sandra, if you want to mark that down, that may come in useful.
What's in the
And
box? What's in the box?
Something that requires a lockpick.
it is a locked box.
I will unlock that
You wanna
box
use
of
the new-
lockness.
You don't want to use your new thing?
No, because it would be my last second level spell.
Ah, no, we don't use anything. Alright.
If you need assistance with that after we try it once, I can do a thing. Maybe.
Which was it? A draft of lockpicking?
Yes. That's strange.
This one wants to know what's in the box. This one you might find the thing you've been looking for.
It doesn't want to let me draw weapons right now. So you can go ahead and roll thievery to unlock that.
That's a 17 plus.
You got it.
29!
Hell yeah, you got it.
Oh look, we could use the warhammer to open the chest.
Is anybody taking anything from this, or shall I save it for later?
Later, this is a
Save it
gold.
for later.
Scroll of the Bane of Undead.
That's
I don't think I can actually cast anything that's off of a scroll.
This one you probably.
I am a prepared caster, are I not? I can use
What-
scrolls.
You're the one who can, yeah.
We're gonna check out the bowls and urns and things like that for money.
I'm gonna tuck it into my bandolier.
Mark it down. None of these urns contain anything. They're just more vases, really, than burial urns.
Oh, this one's full of shit.
That could potentially be one of my ancestors.
No, legit, someone took a shit in here.
Oh, for the love of
Oh, okay.
Talos.
Now it's letting me search.
Oh, there was a bow.
Ancient Nord bow.
Is the ancient Nord bow better? No. Okay.
Same.
Alright.
I mean, this one looks metal.
Who's the first through the hallway?
Me with my shiny new greatsword.
Definitely not a good idea for it to be me.
This one is quietly standing guard.
Okay. If we can move,
Suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
if we can move through the area. Oh, it's covering the door, right?
Do they speak Skaldic?
You don't know.
There's
You
a
can roll
cabinet
history.
over there, right? Not
Yeah.
a door?
That's the cabinet.
The door isn't behind them.
The door's there.
But
That's
what
a
about,
cabinet.
can we go around this other side and sneak through the door?
29!
Oh, good
I
job.
critted!
You don't know if you critted.
Oh, yeah, good point. Well, I got a 20 on the die.
But with the 29,
Natural 20.
you are fairly confident that these ancient Nords actually speak the language of the dragons.
Ah.
Um,
I do not speak dragon.
this one has. I try to cast Mage Hand and try to open the door behind them to see what they do.
As the door creaks open, both of them turn over their shoulders and move in to investigate the door.
At least they moved.
Do we want to fight with them and whatever is on the other side of the door at the same time?
Yeah, let's just take these out real quick then. And I'll pull out the staff. On the count of 3.
It's a very big hammer.
Shall we deal with them?
Yeah. On the count of 3. 1, 2. You're gonna hit it at the same time.
Oh.
1, 1.5,
I have my I produce flames ready.
1 3/4. 3!
Just as they turn around from investigating the door to return to their position, they are inundated with spells and swords and arrows from every direction.
Pew 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 pew!
And just utterly destroyed.
I am going to drink one of my potions of minor magica.
Okay.
Did that one have a beard? No, the other one. Delightful.
It's a lady Draugr with a beard.
Yeah! Hell yeah.
Don't make them like they used to.
I'll make them like they. I want to imagine
Oh, it
that
looks
she
like
like
there's another
went
draft
over
of
and like
lock
pulled the
picking.
beard off one. I was like,
pickpocketing. Ooh.
holding that too.
All right, mark it down.
Alright, let's
Potion
do
of
the door.
pickpocketing. Opening the door. The rest of the way.
I mean, that looks really pretty, etc.
There's a glowing helm on a pedestal.
We all back up.
I've seen Greatest Lost Doc.
Now this one is going to use Mage Hand and just lift it up.
Okay. A good choice. Good call. The gate before you is opened.
Delightful.
I'll mark down helm to double check what that is.
I think we should, check the floor and go around. Looks like there might be a trap up ahead. Right there. That looks raised. Nope, maybe not.
This is the candelabra.
No,
A
I
tactical
like-
candelabra.
I like that.
It was
that
before the candelabra.
Just picture
it
like
looks
that
like he
SWAT
has his
flag.
just mouth hung open with flame on his tongue. He ate too much spicy food.
Spice.
I blame the elves and the spicy cooking.
Is there anything to the right?
Nope.
Like, it looks like we're at the end of this.
There's a door.
Oh, there's another door. I didn't
But
see
another
the
door.
Looks a bit like Vesemir.
Another door.
It does. This
Ves-
old and crusty. The Witcher Grandmaster.
Yeah.
By the way, finally finished Witcher Season 2. Just throwing that out there.
We haven't.
Haven't started.
Opening the door, you see another one standing guard at the bottom with some sort of cloak over its shoulder. Another one with a
Mage.
bow up on the left. And another one on the right.
I smell witches.
Oh dear.
I mean,
I'll just pull my dagger out of my boot. Just like,
it looks like there's another chest over there.
I think we go after the one down below from a distance.
Yeah.
how far away do you think he is?
30 feet.
Yeah, and my arrows are gonna go.
And as you guys about to, they're just like, you got it! And I'll use Inspire Courage.
Alright.
Fuck 'em up!
16.
16. That will hit.
Hell yeah.
And again, just for the sake of brevity, there's so many of these darned things that we're going to just clear the room. The four of you are so efficient. Oh, and they're skeletons. They're not even Draugr, so there's hardly anything to them. They're more sound traps than they are actual
Just
foes.
it hits it with the blunt end of the dagger, like the handle, and just knocks its head off, and it's like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. The knife clatters to the ground. The skull tuk 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 tuk.
As we come around the edge, and I look over to what I thought was just a pedestal to the right, there's a hand. It's a seat. Sort
There's
of
a
more
what?
for. There's a hand. It's a seat.
Oh, I am
And there's
suspicious.
a door down below too.
I would like to designate that thing in the chair my hunted prey.
Okay.
It's in the chair. Is there any way we could just, like, launch the chair off the edge?
Pull it over backwards.
Wait.
Mage hand while he's still unconscious. I'm whispering. Mage hand the axe away.
Better idea. Okay, got rope.
I'm not good with.
I have rope. I hand him 150 feet of rope.
Trust this one. Alright, so first thing first, I'm going to very carefully mage hand the rope and just slowly have it start wrapping around, just like loop and loop, ba-doop, ba-loop, and
The
loop.
top of the
ba-doop.
chair.
I'm
Aye.
tying him to the chair.
I don't think that's gonna stand.
I'm trying.
I'm gonna ask for a stealth check.
I love you. Still love.
You have a hero point.
I gotta roll down the middle. I don't know if it's worth it.
Well, you take the better of the two with the hero.
Okay, then now I'm gonna spend the hero point. Hey!
Better.
Much better.
Look at me providing good advice.
27.
Yes, 27.
Stealth.
With the 27, you get the rope loosely coiled around the figure in the chair without arousing them from their slumber. It is not a hard tied loop because you only have 5 pounds of pull with this, but it is,
I just kind of want to get the knot set up so, like, if someone were to go and grab the end, we could, like, cinch it up.
Yeah, 4 times around, and you've got a simple knot because you're only working with one hand to try and tie it.
Tie it off.
Osmond's going to go up and attempt to yank it tight.
Is Osmond going to approach stealthily?
He's going to approach stealthily.
All right.
You should use your mage hand to remove the axe from
Mage
the
hand
back
can
of
only
this
lift
chair.
5 pounds.
I am.
That axe is at least 10. I thought of that.
I was
could physically lift
gonna
up
give
5
you
pounds.
pointers on how so you could have a bonus, but
But I have to follow the expert. You have to be in front of me.
no, I have the ability to aid you and give you a circumstance bonus of 4.
Oh.
Like, hey, remember, take the bells off.
Remember, the bunny goes around the tree and through the hole in his
It
home.
was going to be more about how to be stealthy on how to get there without arousing suspicion.
So you're like, okay, I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. And then you take 1 step forward, and the pillar here catches on like the hilt of one of your weapons in a scabbard, and twists it just like the awkward way where it slips out and clatters to the floor.
I grab it on the way.
You know what? You can make a reflex save.
14 and 12 is 26.
You know what? You just barely catch it as he's creeping his way forward, and he like turns
Why do
back
you
to you
have
with sort of that like.
12 as a save.
Because she's an expert in it.
Rogues, man.
Okay.
He just like turns back to you over his shoulder with that sort of like
dex-based.
look on his face, and then keeps tiptoeing forward.
I'm gonna do one of these.
Dex-based.
You get like just close enough that you almost want to abandon all stealth and just like grip it and rip it.
I do, in fact, grip it and rip it.
Alright, give us a strength check just for fun.
20.
20. Alright, yeah, with the 20, the knot has been set up for you. It's not perfect, but you pull, and at least 1 or 2 of the 4 coils are pulled tight. It immediately wakes up and springs to life, and it's a bit like one of those Halloween decorations you see at Canadian Tire or something.
I take the conveniently placed the battle axe and just wind up like I'm in the major leagues and just like swing at its neck.
Yeah, you grab the steel battle axe of fiery souls and just swing it laterally at your incapacitated foe. We will call that a coup de grace. And just like clunk, clunk, tonk, clunk, his helmet clatters.
Why did that sound so French?
Oh.
I am going to walk to the glowing wall.
Yeah, I am hearing the noise.
Can you get the wall to stop shouting at us?
I'm hearing the noise.
It's what we need to get these.
Oh, it's so noisy.
As you all approach the wall, the word is glowing before you. Everything else darkens in your peripheral vision. You get closer and closer. You feel the chanting beating with your heart.
And it's deafening in my ears.
Why is it all called the shouting? It's called the shouting.
And finally, your heart beats like the drums of the ancient Nords, and you feel new knowledge.
Hell yeah. Helgen, yeah.
Helgen, yeah.
I
Alright.
got the new thing. I have so many weapons.
You do. It's a little
2
obnoxious.
swords, a great sword, a dagger in my boot,
What are you?
a
Dragon
rock.
Slayer character?
Got my great axe.
Monster Hunter, that's what I'm... No, you're Link from Breath of the Wild. Just...
Heck yeah. What is a great sword of fire or a great axe of fiery souls do?
It's
First
still on
of
the
all,
thing.
it's just a great sounding thing.
It's still on the thing. You haven't picked it up
Oh.
yet.
Mark that down in your inventory, sir.
I don't have room.
I don't
Where'd somebody carry this for me? Lydia!
She's
She's in-
outside.
Maybe she hear me.
So it has soul trap and fire damage on it.
Ooh, soul trap will get us.
That's good for the
Soul gems.
It's good for the soul.
gems.
In fact, you feel that the essence of that Draugr having been drained and stored in one of your soul gems. I'll give you the exact specifics on that after game, but I've got it marked down in my notes.
Oh my god.
And the exact effects of those enchantments will be found in our Skyrim conversion document.
So we found.
We need to search the
Fem.
guy and all of that jazz. And is there anything over there? Straight ahead. In this little alcovey. Nope. Nope. Okay, so then we need to go down, pick up that stuff too, but we need to go down and through the grate there.
Yeah.
Oh, look,
I
a
got the
soul
soul
gem.
gem.
Oh, look! Another one you can fill up.
I will clear all of that for you guys later. Just in the interest of time, we'll keep things moving.
Oh, I wonder if we can get out of here without going past them. Because you know how the Nords have freaky little exits out of everything?
Back exits.
Not all know what's happening.
This stairs sucks.
Oh, come on, let's go.
He says to the man carrying a great soul with a great axe. I don't even know that I have the bulb for this.
Look, we're outside. We don't have to share it with them.
They can take what's left over.
Ah!
That's a dragon.
It flies right past you.
Makes sense.
Close the door, turn around.
It flies right past you.
Holy.
Oh, there's
another
another
chest.
chest.
What's in the chest? What's in the box?
10 orcish arrows.
Orcish arrows. Nice.
And I'll sort the rest out later.
14 minus 1 is...
This is not a good spot to get out.
13.
How the hell do we get down from here? Who built this place?
To
Oh,
the-
look, there's a path right there.
That way?
Wee-hee-hee!
Is that the
God.
ruins down there?
There's a building there.
That's right there, to the right. That's the building we went past, and that's the entrance right there.
There's an inn-looking thing over there.
Yes, that's what we passed on the road before we got here. That right straight ahead is the entryway.
Just for the ease of sight.
That is the entry we came in.
I was pointing to the building to the left.
Yes.
Yes, we passed that on the road, or we're going to pass that.
But isn't there another building this way? Like right there?
Mm-hmm.
May I make a knowledge history or society check?
History.
But it does look like there's ways down.
Actually, history is not a skill in Pathfinder 2e.
Oh, yes,
It's
then
society.
society will be the one.
16.
16, I mean, from here you can tell it's not Dwarven or Imperial. You're not quite sure. It just seems a bit out of place to your sort of knowledge of your
Nordic
home country.
sensibilities.
You mean Nordic or Imperial?
Yes, not Nordic or Imperial.
You said Dwarven.
Oh. That it might be.
No, I don't know.
With that rope, we could tie off and then scale down.
I suppose.
There is also a path to...
There's a path.
Up. We need to go
No,
down.
but there is, like when we were looking outward, there is a path down.
No,
No.
that's no,
No, over there, at the end here.
That's
no,
no. That's skate. We need rope.
no.
And cleats.
This is rope.
This is
Well,
no
let's
good.
go up and see if there's a way up and down.
Maybe over on the other side of the mountain.
But then Lydia and the cart.
We'll get back
We'll
to
find
her.
it.
Back to her, around.
So it is a bit of a steep climb. It's sort of a hands and feet sort of hike.
Yeah.
But as you crest over the worst of it,
There's more ruins up here. How on God's green earth.
These, however, are quite a different style than that of the ancient
Ooh, look at
lords.
that pretty.
What's in the boxes?
Ring of Restoration.
Ooh.
We'll deal with this stuff later, and a Dwarven War Axe of Siphoning.
Oh.
We will take all of it.
I want to have a good look at that head and see what. Is there any levers or anything to do anything? No, it doesn't look like it.
Go ahead and roll perception, see what you see.
I'll help you by looking around too. Not that it's gonna be really.
That would be 10.
It's pretty.
So 17 for my perception roll.
It appears to be a single piece of cast metal. No moving parts, no hidden anything.
Cool. Is there any way to like this looks like a particular race?
History isn't a thing, so society would be the check to make.
Okay. That's a dirty 20.
This, you have traveled somewhat widely on your path to get here.
Mm-hmm.
This seems like it might be Dwarven, but you've never seen it in real life before, so you can't be certain.
Huh. Neat. Maybe dwarven.
The deep elves. We should probably take that axe.
Yes, we'll take all of it. We
Yeah.
can loot it later.
I'll come back for that.
So is there anything else up around here?
Well,
Like a path?
What's that there?
That was gold or something.
Quicksilver or vein. Yeah, there appears to be a path down the other side of the mountain, or at least a potential means of traversal, but then it does get pretty steep there.
But if we were to go along there,
This way, and then take a right. Because this is the way we want to go, is the right.
yeah,
We want to get down this way.
and then over,
And then right.
down.
Yeah, this seems a lot more doable.
You okay?
I am going to.
Let's follow up along the top there.
I am like just constantly twiddling my fingers with a little bit of a branch that I've been holding. Oh my god, that is not good.
Yeah, this is a lot more of a slide down.
Yep.
And
It's snow though, so we can just slide down to that roadway.
Bum scoot.
so I'm going to guess I'm gonna say, okay guys, one at a time please. And then as you slowly go down, I'm just going to cast, I have 60-foot range on it, but Tanglefoot, which literally just holds people in place. So I'm going to use it as just
Catch people.
to sort of like pause them so that they don't just go
Slow the descent.
so it just helps to slow each of the descents.
We're buying crampons the next town we're in.
You each, you're sliding down the mountain and you have that moment of sticking, like when you were a kid going down one of those steel slides, and then, your thighs sweat just enough that you, you go,
Bold of you to assume my thighs fit. I was chunky.
But yeah, so, she slows your descent and you've got to sort of restart it to make it all the way down, but, safety first.
Wait! Wait!
Alright. Let's
I
go
just
right.
I just don't
No, to the left. I want to see what that building is. We came down to it. Let's have a
Fair
look.
enough.
The metal looks similar to the other one. Methinks it is perhaps also dwarven.
Ooh, what's that in there?
a
Looks like
lever.
a lever.
This
Can
one
you
will mage
move
hand
on
it
to
across.
Hmm?
This one will mage hand it open if it works.
You pull and pull on the lever, but it seems that 5 pounds of force is not enough to move it.
That's what this one
We-
thought.
We learned something new earlier. Did any of you get a sense of what it might be?
The words of power we learned.
Yeah.
I think we'd probably have to sleep on the matter. Maybe dreams would bring us an explanation.
Well, you know what? You know the word. I wish that it gave the dragon version of that.
Fem. F-E-I-M is what it is. Because I looked it up already. And I know that it's become a thing now.
So you know...
Nerd!
You know in your mind the word is fem and it means fade. You don't know its purpose exactly. And you certainly don't feel prepared to channel that word to any full effect.
Okay.
Well, this one only has a little
Maybe-
bit of magic. Has anyone got something that's a bit stronger? A bit more of a kick?
Use your mage hand to wrap the rope around it in a knot. Like we'll make a lasso,
Yeah.
like a cinch knot,
Yeah, we make an actual lasso
And
out
we'll
here,
pull.
and then just mage hand the rope over top of it.
and then
So
we'll.
you get around the handle of the platform and you pull it, and then the platform starts click 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 descending into the ground.
Ah, it is an elevator of some sort. I mean, what is an elevator? It is a downward moving contraption.
Some sort of machine
Which
that
is a
elevates things
nonsense.
from one elevation to the other.
Most confusing.
I want to walk around and see if there's any levers around the outside of it.
None on the outside. You see that lever on the wall there?
Can you mage handy that?
I don't think this one has the strength for it, but this one will try. I'll try mage handing it up.
Same thing. It's a tough pull. It's it's pretty well frozen solid at this point, and you can't get it.
I want to look up at the
Osmond?
top.
Can you fit your hand through the bars? and-
Vase.
Like, is there on top of it? Because on the other side, you can see that there's a section
I
at
try
the
to
top. You see how up at the very tippy top, we can put the rope through the very top so that we get some upward pull.
I don't know that there's a hole in the top.
No, like with
Yeah,
the cage.
there's
See how there's
slats.
crossbar?
Right there.
Right there. Go through that hole.
Yeah.
So you can
And
get
then maybe
leverage
we
up.
can pull that up, but we'd have to go through the one on the other side.
It's worth a try.
Yeah, that one right there.
This one will use mage hand to bring the rope lasso up and around and pull, and hand it off to Osmond.
Ring, ding, ding, ding. Oh.
You heft mightily, but the rope seems to bind in the crossover point. You see it's quite wide at the base there of each of the gaps. So the rope just kind of binds in that when you pull, and you just sort of start lifting yourself up rather than moving the rope.
I don't think we're gonna. I think this has to be opened from the inside. I don't think we're gonna be able to.
I am gonna
I
help
mean-
him pull. I'm gonna get
Wait.
on it and pull too. Maybe the weight of both of us will.
Would likely to snap the rope.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yeah, you hear the rope starting to tear as it's pinched and being sort of cut by the bars up there.
This is an adventure for another day.
Hold on. Where are we on our map?
You
Mark it on
don't
the
know
map.
exactly. You have a ballpark based on the roads you've been traveling.
Does it have a
We're somewhere here.
borrow kind of thing,
Because we have yet to.
or a mark for that building?
No. But we can go down to the house that's just down there and be like, hey, we're kind of lost. Where are we?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can just make a mark of that. And once we figure out how to become less corporeal, we can sneak through the gate.
Okay, sounds good.
Sound like a plan?
Mhm.
Everybody?
Sounds good.
All right.
Going.
Can I have a
Sharpie will be in the.
Can I have a Sharpie? Wonderful, thank you.
So then we should just head back down.
Could have used a shot.
Oh yeah.
On the road again.
Do 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 on the
Wait.
road again.
Ooh, no.
I think this is an
no,
adventure
no.
for another day.
No. This one could, but this one agrees it's an adventure for another day. But this one actually figured out he can do it.
You know what? You could probably heat it up, melt the ice, and you
No.
could
This one
use
can
the
make a
thing.
horse.
Nonsense and witches.
You can't do that today because you've already made one.
This one still has slots.
Oh.
This one's gotten a bit better at this.
However, the only
Let's go to
thing
this
is,
quaint fishing village.
We have to first go and get the cart
Lydia.
on the road. Oh, we're coming down to the road here.
Lydia!
Wait
Lydia!
a second, I think
She's
this,
like
this
just-
place looks familiar.
yeah, she's
It's right
just to
there.
the right
Right here.
there.
Lydia!
Oh, but you guys,
There's an entrance at the very top of the mountain.
Exit.
and you climbed back down?
Yes.
We decided to do that instead of killing some useless, lazy treasure hunters.
Lydia, I have a gift for you. And he starts unbuckling his sword belt and like takes it off. And is like, here.
Thank you.
It's my enchanted Nordic sword of cold.
Okay.
How many uses does it have left?
41.
Out of?
88. No, 38 out of 88.
I will use this sword however I can to protect you, Thanes.
Please do.
It's greatly appreciated. We really appreciate you, Lydia.
Who pays you? Do you get paid?
I have a trust of sorts. My position is one more of honor than monetary gain.
I think we should pay her.
She just got a fancy magic sword.
Osmond,
Wow.
this is what I suggest we do. We put away a small fund, like a retirement fund. She gets to join us.
Okay.
Because this one plans to retire at one point. Not today. This one does not want to buy real
I
estate.
tried with diamond. It doesn't suit me.
Okay, so I want.
This one saw your
go to
retirement
the
home.
house.
I just
If
like.
you had a bit
It
of
was nicer before the Imperials bonded!
So I start just
Damn
like
it!
walking like this with my face close to the map
With a throw rug!
up to the door, and then I just sort of like tonk 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 on the door.
I think I recognize this place. If this is the place I think the place is.
So I tonk 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 on the
no, not
door,
the one that was.
and I transform into a female Nord.
Alright, going around
Does that one
to
taste
the
better?
Yes.
front side. You tonk on the door, and you hear a response call back. It's open!
Oh, sorry. Thank you. I didn't know. And I walk in.
What kind of Nord do you look like?
Blonde hair, blue eyes, very nondescript.
Do the rest of you follow or stay with the cart?
You follow.
Lydia, come inside. Warm the bones.
Oh, yes, we'll just have to get the horse around.
Mm-hmm.
So, stepping inside, the bartender has one good eye and a hefty beard. He's a bit older in age. So, what can I do you for?
Hello, good sir. We are traveling, however. As much as we have a map, we appear to have lost ourselves.
Nobody listens to my directions.
He's ornery and not fun to listen to. So here's our map. Can
I
you
see
just
that.
like mark where we are? Please?
What's it worth to you?
I will give you 10 gold.
10
Oof.
Alright, that's fair. Same price as a night's stay here.
Fine, don't listen to me. It's a lot cheaper.
You look so distraught. I love it.
Listening to me is a lot cheaper, but whatever. Nobody else likes Osmond. Okay, let's see what it is.
Osmond, this one listens. This one doesn't care, but this one listens at least.
There's a difference between hearing and listening.
Oh my.
We're
Osmond is in
roughly
the mood.
Apparently.
about here or so.
Well, Osmond, for 20 gold, I'll listen to anything you want to say all night long.
Wonderful! That's great. That means that we're actually on the right track. That's greatly appreciated.
On the right
just thought
track,
we were way over
physically,
here.
not
Yeah,
morally.
see?
So,
Okay.
you bandits or.
No.
Oh no.
We deal with bandits. And
Sounds like bandits to me.
witches, cults, etc. We make the roadways less dangerous for travelers.
We're Thanes of Whiterun.
Yes.
Oh, you don't deal with them, you deal with them.
We remove them from existence.
Their ability to hurt other people.
Yes. It's
I
especially
kill monsters for money.
It's especially frustrating when they decide to dress up like
Imperial
or Snow Guard.
Storm cloaks.
Storm cloaks. Sorry.
So you're taking money out of my pocket then?
What?
Oh, they would stay here at night.
When the roads are dangerous, people stay in my inn.
I mean,
Well,
they would
you
still
know.
stay in your inn because it's really cold outside.
I suppose you would think so. No, sorry, he doesn't say that because you look like a Nord.
I mean, coming through here, and we will likely be coming through here again at some point.
Well, what time of day is it at this
Yeah,
point now?
actually.
It's about midday, a little bit past, early afternoon.
Time for lunch.
Shall we do a lunch here?
Yeah.
Warm up our bones
How much
after
is
our...
for a meal for 5?
Meal for 5. 15 gold.
This one has it today.
Delightful.
Today we're serving my specialty.
Oh, wonderful.
Garlic, onion, and cheese stuffed rabbits.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
That actually does sound really good.
Yeah.
Do you have some bread to go along with that?
Sure can.
Can I actually also get a round of whatever, like, local mead or wine you have from the area? Or near-ish? Do you have a local craft brewery?
You're not with the government, are you?
Oh god, no.
She's from Bruma. She's a little lost.
I'm purposefully still, like, I'm a Nord, but I have no idea how to Nord
That's
properly.
why you're from Bruma.
So I'm looking at the map, just like, still confused somehow, even though he's given us a mark.
Yeah, we've got all your standard wines and meads, nothing too crazy. A bottle or two of Blackbriar Reserve. But, well, what'll it be?
Just some wine.
Very good. Another 5 gold, 5 of you will be good sauced.
Wonderful, I've got that covered.
Don't drink and horse ride. It's dangerous.
Well,
I think we can just have that one tell the horse where we want to go, and it'll figure it out for itself.
Besides,
That's
this
not
one,
possible.
you could use a bit of a break.
yes, I would. I mean, not that we get anything back on a short rest for this, but, like, we'll have food and I'll patch you up some.
This one would enjoy it.
I think, yeah, I can help out too.
So that's going to be dirty 20. So that's going to be 5 points to you.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll spend like a half hour here, and I'll do a half hour worth of healing on you.
We can just go ahead and assume everybody gets up to full health, because all of you have some healing skill abilities. 3 tries on everybody.
Yeah.
You're pretty good.
That
All
and
right.
I can actually now with the level up continual recovery, so I don't have to take an hour break between people.
Mhm.
So my patience, I can just go right back into healing them over again.
That is.
Me as well.
You have continued. You took it too. Ah, that's great.
All right. So,
Thank you very much, good sir. And if we happen, oh, whoa, that's really loud when you block it in front of your face. If we happen to come across any travelers on the road who have money and don't look like complete assholes, we will send them your way.
that sounds great. You tell them how good that rabbit was.
Oh, fantastic! Can we have a name for this place too? By the way.
It's the Nightgate Inn.
Nightgate. Wonderful. We will definitely send them here to the Nightgate Inn for the lovely, lovely food.
This one only has one more question. How
Yes.
long of a ride with horse and cart is from here to Dawnstar.
Hold on a moment. From here to Dawnstar, you'll be there inside of 2 or 3 hours.
Then we can make it this evening. We sit, have lunch, and then we leave for Dawnstar.
Thank you very much, good sir.
You're welcome. Now, with those rabbits there, I left the fur on, so you're going to want to brush that off as it burns off. You don't want it stuck to the skin.
Yeah.
But it's how I keep costs down, you understand?
Of course.
Y'all coming back now, you hear?
He's basically got
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
gutted rabbits that have got everything else still on them. The head and the feet are still there. Fur's still on them. And just in the chest cavity is stuffed with onions, garlic, and cheese. They all go on like the spit roast across the fire. You don't turn them all the way around. You just like turn to one side and the other so that the cheese will stay in it, but you get all 3 sides roasted. And you just sort of keep going until the cheese is so melted it's like bubbling over the top.
That sounds delicious.
Legit rabbits are so easy to skin. You just pull it off like a sock.
Delightful.
So we sit. We have a lovely meal.
We warm our feet by the fire. I get probably a little bit too close to the fire as a Nord, but like, I may look like a Nord, but I don't get the whole less resistant to the cold.
This one actually sits right next to the door. Like this one's quite content.
Well, as you mentioned, you're from Bruma, so these southerners can't handle the cold, can they?
I don't know where Bruma is.
Bruma is in Cyrodiil, but it's like in the southern province, but it is like the northernmost part of the southern province. It's very...
We were there before. We had...
Your ancestor was there before.
Your
My
ancestor was there before.
I ran an Oblivion game, so that's the connection here. But yeah, the south end of Skyrim and the north end of Cyrodiil touch, and that's roughly where Bruma is.
Okay, yeah.
You know you can actually see Cyrodiil from Skyrim. If you actually break through the map, it's low poly, but it's there. The tower and everything.
Yeah.
That's great.
So, content and slightly liquored up, you
Warmed up.
There's a
step
person
out
over there.
and onto the cart.
Yep.
Yeah. You'll go back around this little side road, back onto the main road.
If you can call it that.
And we'll
And
just
signs
double
say-
check.
Dawnstar!
Yay! It's on the bottom.
On your way.
This is not much of a road. Look at all the bushes in the way.
You know, I'm not much one for giant axes. If you were able to do it, you magical people, if you could take the enchantment of this axe and put it on this sword, I would be much appreciated.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
This one does not know how to deal with crafting magic items.
Not at all.
Delightful.
We may have to pay somebody for that.
Oh.
That'll be expensive.
Sign says...
Well, once we get to Dawnstar,
Downstairs up. Yeah.
I'm sure they have a cult wizard. Maybe he'd be able to do it. Or she. We live in
They?
equal opportunity province.
Could also be a they.
They.
Excuse me, free and independent Skyrim. Damn it.
If we just use they, then we cover all of our bases.
All the bases. The,
Just lads like curling into a ball ever so
it's a little chilly
slowly.
for y'all.
I'm like stretched out, like belly exposed, like my robe's been like lifted up and everything. Just
I'm under the furs. We've got hay and furs.
He cast something on himself to endure the weather here a little bit better.
Lydia hears you purring and just sort of looks over her shoulder. She's driving. She smiles and chuckles to herself softly.
Ooh, we're
I
here.
am suspicious.
Oh,
this
no,
is
no,
not
this
Dawn
is not.
Oh.
The gate is narrow, but your cart can just scrape through the hubs.
Maybe we don't go right into the...
no. This is
Who do I see up on the ramparts?
You can't tell from this distance.
What about the person that's closer right there?
that? Is that a training dummy? No, that's not a
That
training
is a
dummy.
bandit.
Yeah, you see some sketchy-looking people about.
Can
You
we
know
go?
what?
Can we go around?
Probably.
Just barely.
We can deal with them if we come back through this area. They'll still be
Where
there.
do we go though?
Where did we come from? Where did
We have to go through on the road, so we just continue around until we find the road again.
We're almost all the way around. That's all the way
Before
around.
you do find the road, a few of them take pot shots at you with arrows from the walls and sort of yell and curse at you. Hey, you're supposed to come through the middle and pay the toll!
This one doesn't give a flying fuck.
I cast Ray of Frost at them. I have 150 foot range. So they cast pot shots back at them. I don't aim at them because they're not actually hitting us, but I hit their weapon. I hit the thing right in front of them. Just be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
We're keeping the arrows.
They sort of duck back behind their walls and they just kind of keep yelling at you until you get far enough that their voices fade from the horizon.
I use a particularly colorful curse in gel.
Always with the gel.
This one just looks at you. Excuse me.
What?
Yep.
I had a.
Yes, this
uncle.
one realizes you speak gel, but that language
Oh, no, you're.
should not be coming out of a young woman like that.
She's a Nord for all intents and purposes now.
I had a Argonian uncle, and
Said uncle will be spitting in his grave.
No, every other word that he spoke was a curse word of some kind.
That would make sense. Many Uncle Argonians do like that.
But yes.
At least the ride's quite nice right now. I think we
view
could.
is lovely.
I think we could pick it up a little bit, and I just kind of like
No.
nudge the
No.
horse a little faster.
Unless you want to end up in the sea of ghosts, we'll leave it how it is. No, I mean literally.
Like-
The sea of ghosts is right there.
just a half step faster.
Do you not?
Every fourth step, the horse moves 10% faster.
This
Hello.
one
Oh, wait. Hello, sir.
Greetings, citizen.
Dawnstar?
Dawnstar.
Wonderful. So there's a fort just down your road, which is infested with bandits.
Yeah, we know about it. Unfortunately, the Jarl doesn't have the power to take it back, and none of the other holds really listen to us.
Do you have money and we can deal with it?
You'd have to talk to the Jarl about that.
We're Thanes of Whiterun.
Yeah,
You
okay.
would still have
cool.
to talk to.
Well, yes.
Cool.
No,
Cool
but
story, bro.
like, I don't know. Do we have the political capital to go and see the Jarl?
Not all the. Well,
As a
yes.
Thane?
Yes. Oh, anyone can see the Jarl, at least a steward. You realize we aren't like kingdoms here. It's a lot more democratic.
I don't do cities. This is a city.
This is not a city.
This is bigger than where I come from.
I just picture the
That's
poor
not-
guard just standing there like, am I still part of this argument? Do I need to leave?
That's not the
I'm
high
sorry.
bar.
We will continue forward. Oh, do you happen to have somebody who sells archery/bow equipment in your town? We have
In
someone who is desperately
my
in need.
defense, that is
Have
not a
them?
very high bar to set.
I mean, this place is bigger than Whiterun, the place where the college is.
Winterhold.
Winterhold.
Whiterun was the
Yeah, the other
where the
place.
place where we're Thanes of.
Yes, I know.
This one does not believe that you know. This
No,
one-
that was Alicia having a brain fart,
I know.
not Adrienne.
Roostleaf has a blacksmith shop. He's probably got some arrows and weaponry about. Other than that, it's just the mortar and pestle, alchemical ingredients and such.
Wonderful.
Pretty simple folk here.
Thank you very much. Have a great day, sir.
You too, and stay out of trouble.
If you want nice bows, we can go to my hometown,
Solitude?
Falkreath.
I do want a nice bow.
We're on the other side of the bloody continent.
I know.
That's a pretty boat.
You roll into town, there is quite a significant longship there. It's probably one of the bigger boats most of you have ever seen in your lives. It's quite
100%.
impressive.
We
This is what
Hello?
comes where there's no water.
Sort of cruising through the
went-
awkward main
you went
street,
Past the blacksmith.
trying to find a place to park. You settle for just up the hill and outside of town, just resting the back wheel of the cart against this rock here. You've got a relatively stable position.
Is that the inn right there too?
I think it's someone's house.
It's a nice house.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? You've got flat ground up here. This is even better.
Yeah, because didn't we see the inn sign right up at the end there? No. But like right when you first come in, is it not there up there on the top? No.
There's the mortar and pestle.
Because it's in that very first building up there, the inn.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Because I thought we would go park at the top there.
We are parked at the top.
Yeah, like right there though, because that's the inn.
Aha. You are correct. Windspear Inn.
Aptly named.
So, yeah. Redcon. You'll just sort of park over here next to the
Right in front of the old lady and be
station.
like, "Good morrow." That's a young lady. God, Skyrims are hard on the women.
Good morning to you.
Oh, it's evening, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
No,
That's
good,
fine.
Good story. It's okay we park here.
It's a free country.
Damn right it is.
Oh boy.
You almost startle her back with the sudden shouting. She's just like, I'm gonna garden over there.
He does that. Have a great day.
That's how you
Evening,
find your
night,
women in
whatever.
the south.
Hmm?
In the south of Skyrim.
Yeah?
That's why you find your women there. It's a little bit more temperate.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You should come to elsewhere, my friend.
And Fry.
He won't because he's racist and he wouldn't like it. Okay, let's go in the inn.
You'll love. Hey, for the food alone, you will
I would
like
sweat to death.
it. This one has spells for you for that now.
I still don't want to go.
That just kind of hurts. Why would you not want to come to my home?
Because it's sand. I don't like sand. It gets everywhere.
But
There's
it's
a-
not just sand. This one's sad. I'm going in the inn.
Stepping inside, you're greeted by a warm, roaring fire. It seems a very similar layout to the previous inn you were just in.
It's like they all look the same.
Hey, we
Franchise.
don't all have the same inns.
If it ain't
Franchise.
broke, don't fix it.
I mean, it's different because they don't have a mammoth's head on this one. It looks like fish trophies. And there aren't deer skulls on the wall either.
All I'm picturing is like, what was
It's
it?
different.
It was. My brain can't think of it right now. I'll think of it later.
As you approached Dawnstar, it started getting colder and colder with stronger flurries of snow, so making your way into here with the warm crackling fire and the smell of food cooking is a very welcome reprieve after a day of adventuring and traveling.
Well, let's get the bow before the shops close for the night.
Please.
We will do the shopping separately. Making a note of it.
Because we're probably gonna reach the end of our night soon.
Yeah. You know what? We will end it actually right here as you enter the inn
Is there
after shopping.
anything going on here? It looks like there's something going on that may
Oh,
not be
that's-
too
A
happy.
kerfuffle, if you will.
Is that wandering Khajiit?
No,
That
that's
we
a
saw?
drow.
What was it?
That's a dark elf underneath that hood, I believe.
Done.
Do you think I look like that? All dark and brooding?
So,
Honestly, I can't tell what things look like.
You are done.
I know.
My God, they look so dark and brooding. That's
Okay.
you.
that is the exact same outfit you found Make the Liar wearing.
That's very fair.
Thank you.
I love you, Sam.
So we're gonna call it there. If you haven't already joined us on Discord, you can join us there, totally free. And we have a fireside chat where the characters interact with each other in character over the course of the week. So you get a little bit of a taste of our game, all the while you're waiting for the next episode. That is where we're going to do the shopping, and settling in at the inn for the night, maybe breakfast. So that when we come back next week, we can get right back to the adventure. Thank you so much for being with us. Happy New Year to all of you. Hope you had great holidays with whoever was lucky enough to spend it with you. And we will see you next time.
Bye.